Danny, a quick turnaround to Boreham Wood on Tuesday night.
Yeah, really quick turnaround. Tough game Saturday, physically on the team, but it was a well-deserved 3 points for us, important 3 points, and yeah, we just got to try and take that into what is going to be a really difficult game tomorrow night.
It was a great performance as well, and one thing in particular we did mention was the fans. How loud they were and how many of them were there as well.
Yeah, I've maintained for quite a long time that this place, as in the EBB, and when we're away from home, when you've got that kind of support, it just spurs the team on a little bit more. And when there was small periods of the game when we were up against it and they were so loud, it just motivates you. And this squad are highly motivated anyway, but with that kind of support, it just boosts it as well. And that's why the field the X-Bank's there. That's why we want more fans through the door, more supporters through the door, because regardless whether you win, losing, or the games are being drawn, having that kind of support just gives that little bit of extra boost, and it's intimidating for the opposition.
It was a great thing all around for all of us in the result, the team and everyone, but one thing we also mentioned was Kins' injury. How was he feeling after that?
Yeah, he's having a scan today. He walked in today, no crutches, so that's a positive sign. We just got to make sure that the little bits that could be wrong aren't wrong, so he'll go in for a scan, which we'll get the results today, so we should know more tomorrow.
And looking at Boreham Wood tomorrow, they're in good form as well. They haven't lost in the league since October, but we'll be looking to sort of put an end to that, really.
Yeah, as I mentioned when we talked about it the other day, Luke's done a very, very good job there, and they're coming here full of confidence, massively in form. But it's down to us to make sure that we try and put an end to that, and I think they would back themselves to go up. If you look at the investment they've just made into the squad, they've strengthened again, which is what you do when you're at that sort of position in the league. But anyone who's come to this stadium this year would know that when we're at it, it's a very, very difficult place to come, and that's our job to make sure it's like that tomorrow.
And speaking of preparing for it as well, we've had a few more training sessions for Giuliano to sort of get used to the people around here as well.
Yeah, he come on. It was tough for him on Saturday because he come on and we knew that if we get him on the ball, he's difficult to play against, and he's only done one session with us before he came into the squad on Saturday. So to get him involved and make sure he's blending in with the squad, and that's what's great about these group of players is they're so welcoming. And even if it's players that are coming in that potentially play in your position, that doesn't really seem to affect them. They get round each other, and yeah, he'll be a good addition.
Even after Boreham Wood's good run of form over the last few months, it was a close game. We played them back in October as well. Yeah,
it wasn't the prettiest. I think both myself and Luke would admit to that, and we were both looking for a reaction from our players, and we got one. Both teams had solid performances and kind of cancelled each other out, and obviously, but a lot's changed. Personnel's changed for both teams, and form's changed for both teams. So we're looking forward to it. We know what we're up against, and we know how difficult it's going to be. But we need to make sure that we're on our game.
And they continued that last Saturday with a good win against Yeovil as well.
Yeah, and I think when you're in a good position, because even if games aren't particularly pretty, they're still coming out with wins, and they've been very effective and very good at doing that. And obviously the signing of Matt Reid, and they brought Adam May in as well. Those signings have really strengthened the team. Cheers, H. Thank you very much, top man. Those signings have really strengthened the team, but they probably don't make tea like my boys.
Are you in with a shot? For more information, click the link below. Click here for the next video and click here to subscribe.